Morning, y'all. Well, it is not morning. I can tell you that. It is 1:40 p.m. here. I did wake up earlier today at like 7 a.m. And then I did some like uploads to my drive and shopping. Things like that. And then I fell back asleep. So now I'm up, I'm dressed. I'm gonna go into the shopping district to the mall. And yes, they have malls here. Big ones. That's right. You're excited. I think I see a bee. And like I literally can't. No, like I literally can't. I tried being this like outdoorsy windows open babe, but I'm allergic to bees. We're not doing that. I don't have my EpiPen. I don't know what EpiPen is in French either. Anyway, we're going to the mall. A couple things on the to-do list. Baccarat Rouge. I've never smelled it before. So the first test is to smell it because all my friends say it's amazing, it's fantastic, it's great. I need to smell it for myself. And then based on that, I've already done the price comparisons from the US and I think I can save like $150 buying it here. Pretty good deal. I also would love to get some Prada sunglasses. I don't know if I'll get that today or not. We'll see what they have in the mall. But I think I can also save a lot on that too. Like they're $450, the ones that I want in the US. I'm seeing them for like $360 here. So that's the plan for the day. If I would have woken up earlier, it's Sunday, so I would have gone to the farmer's market. But your girl fell back asleep. I'm in super comfy clothes, so I'll probably go to the park after and just like read on my Kindle. I'm hoping it's a very Parisian relaxed day, which is why my outfit reflects that dream. That's the plan. I've also aggregated all of the places you guys have sent me. Y'all are so hilarious. You're like, she's going to Paris. Let me send her every single place I know. I'm like, thanks. I did not ask, but thanks. Probably check one of those restaurants off the list after the park and then come back here because it's Sunday. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I'll be just fine. Kind of hit that. Oh, also, y'all remember when y'all went grocery shopping with me? And I bought this bottle of water. I think that was 4 days ago. And this is the same bottle. When everyone was posting those things like Little Miss, whatever, me, Little Miss constantly dehydrated. And like I should have learned. Like I really should have learned. I had to go to urgent care when I was in New York because I was so dehydrated. I do not want to be one of those girls that like has to roll up and like get IV'd to drink water, but that's really the direction it's going in. The problem is too, when I try to drink more water, my bladder isn't used to it. So then I'm having to pee all the time. I'm in foreign lands now. I can't just be, toilet, please, s'il vous plaît. I can't. So it almost behooves me to stay dehydrated. But for those well-hydrated, well-bladder adjusted people, how does it feel to be God's favorite? Because I'm trying, but there's only so much I can do. I think that's it. Oh, I owe y'all an unboxing. Let's do that later. I went down a rabbit hole of watching Joanne the Scammer. I miss her so much. So let's chat later. I'll show you my fit, my relaxed Parisian fit, and we can get going. I'm gonna put some lippy on and then we can go. Ciao. All right, y'all, this is today's fit, relaxed vibe. I'll tag all the deets in the bio, but I'll give y'all a quick rundown. PLT Oxford, nasty gal top, tank top, crop, nasty gal linen pants. Y'all saw these the other day on my other nude look. Dior sandals, and then this tote is from, I did an unboxing the other day with this on the first vlog, which was from Unisa, a little boutique here in Paris. So that's the vibe today. Headed to go shopping, so let's go. I feel like it would be easiest to show y'all face. So I have my glasses, clear lucite earrings from PLT, Bobble Bar, Hera necklace, Oxford, and my bag, just so that you guys can see the face deets. I'm wearing Glossier Cloud Paint and then Huda Concealer on my hyperpigmentation. A little bit of boy brow, and the Karrueche ColourPop lipstick. She gorgeous, y'all. Look at her. Oh, so beautiful. That was was a crazy shopping experience. That place is massive. I couldn't even get through a fourth of it. I'm at Soho House now. I just need like a drink and some food. All I've had was that apple, and I'm just gonna relax, live my best life, and then worry about getting all my stuff from here back to my apartment. But see y'all later. Y'all, the staff here is trying to convince me to get a fashion degree here in Paris. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's working. I want to stay here. But I'll research it tonight because I love having my stable, luxurious life, and the thought of becoming a student again, no, it doesn't fit with my lifestyle. I'm a few drinks in here at Soho House, living life. They've convinced me to go on vacation in Switzerland and Gstaad. It's where all the luxurious billionaires vacation. Get a degree in fashion and quit the corporate machine of capitalism that is America. Here we are, Soho House, overturning the man. Who knew? Hi friends, I'm finally back home. Can't wait to tell y'all about my day. It was kind of crazy, like not in a great way. So as y'all know, I left here all excited, like I'm gonna go to the mall, I'm gonna go to Galeries Lafayette, and I'm gonna have the best time ever. And for those that aren't familiar, it's kind of like, if you're a Brit, like Selfridges, where you walk in and like businesses don't have their own stores that you walk into, they have kind of like kiosks, if that makes sense. And so I walked in, and I guess because it's Sunday in the summer, like there was just so many people there. Like everyone's like rubbing up against each other, standing in line to go to stores. Louis Vuitton was like, the line was 20 people long. Like I have a video of it that I can probably put somewhere over here. But like for me, if I'm doing a luxury shopping experience where I'm spending thousands of dollars, thousands of my dollars, let's be honest, if it's somebody else's dollars, okay. But if it's my dollars, like I want to feel like it's luxurious, it's tailored, it's personalized. And for me to wait in line behind 25 people like I'm going into a nightclub, it's just not for me. So I don't know, it just was a weird experience where like everyone was just slammed up against each other. You could barely get past. I really didn't love it. I did find one bag that I really like from Yves Saint Laurent that I did end up getting. I was very excited about it because I had originally seen this bag posted by High Low Luxe, Janae. I'm obsessed with her. And so when I saw it here in Paris, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go see it up close. And so once I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. This is a great travel bag. So I bought that bag. It was an interesting experience. Like in the individual stores in Paris, like if you go to a Louis Vuitton store or you go to a Gucci store, like they're very like invested in you as a buyer. They do all your tax refund work for you. They do all that. But in a situation like this inside of a mall where it's all about throughput and get as many people in and out of the store as possible, it just didn't feel like that. It felt very like, okay, you want to buy what? Okay, thanks. Like, you want this? Swipe, buy. And I didn't love that. Like, it didn't feel like a luxury shopping experience at Galeries Lafayette. It just felt like they were just trying to get me in and out as soon as possible. And I'm not saying that my like representative was bad. Like, I got her information and I think she's really great. But as far as like how it felt first when I went to the Fendi store the day before, it felt very different. It felt a lot slower paced. I could just relax, walk around, look around. I had a conversation with the security guard, like we were bonding. Like it just felt like a luxury tailored shopping experience. Whereas at Galeries Lafayette, it just felt like, girl, get in, get out, go. They don't even do your tax refund work for you, which I actually understand because it's a mall of like 200 plus stores. You don't want to have individual like stores doing each of your tax refunds. You want to do one tax refund at the end.
So I totally understand that. But it just felt like not tailored to me, especially when I was spending the amount of money that I was spending. It just didn't feel great. I also went to, it's just funny, like after, you know, having spent all that money at YSL, I also went to H&M. And I rarely shop like fast fashion and stores that are available back in the US, because it's like, hey, you're in freaking Paris. Why would you go shop at H&M? Like, why would you go do that? You can go do that at home. But pro tip, are you paying attention? Hello, everyone. Are you paying attention? I'm telling you something very important right now. What I love about shopping at stores that you're able to go to in the States is that they put a local flair on the clothes, the style, everything. So when I went in, of course, these are all clothes that I'm able to get in the States, but they put this like amazing Parisian flair on everything. And the way that they put jackets and belts and tops and bottoms together in Paris is very different than the way they put it together even in New York or Houston or LA. And so when I walked in and I saw the mannequins, I was like, this is Parisian style. Like, it's the same stuff you can get there, but the way they put it together is so freaking dope. Like, I ended up spending so much money. I'd say probably over 400 euro, because they were able to put things together in a way that like I hadn't seen before. It was super dope. Like, so if you're in Paris or Italy or wherever, what I recommend is going into H&M or going into any of the places that are also available in the US to see how the locals are styling it in that like really unique local way. That's what I'm doing from now on. Like, seriously, I'm like, it was amazing. I have so many pictures in my phone of how they styled this Letterman jacket or this top or these jeans. Like, the mannequins were that girl. For the downside, that was the great side. Here's the downside. I'll add a couple of videos, but there is an utter and complete lack of size inclusivity.
Every single one of these is an extra small. Great.
When I went and just tried to look at tops or dresses or pants or anything, there was barely anything over a size small. Like, and I'm not kidding y'all, like nothing over a size small. Everything was an extra small or a small. That's all they stopped.
Every single one of these is an extra small or small. Just look through all of them.
I'm sure like in some ways, like in America, maybe like bodies skew larger or whatever. They love to say that we're larger in America or whatever. But like the biggest thing that was crazy to me was that I had such a hard time finding anything that was a size large. I love oversized fit clothes, from jeans to jackets to blazers, whatever it is. And so for me to even be able to find a size large, few and far between. Few and far between. If I wanted an extra, honestly, I did not see one extra large in all of H&M.
Every single one of these dresses is a small or extra small. Like, I kid you not. The lack of size inclusivity.
And so I think they have a lot of work to do in size inclusivity here. Like, there has to be extra large women here, and they're not able to be serviced at H&M. Like, I'm not about to sit here and be lullabied into thinking that there are not size large and extra large women in Paris. I'm really not. And so that just was what kind of pissed me off. Like I said, I have a few videos to like show that, but seriously, it was so frustrating. I would see a dress, or I would see a top, or I would see a jacket, and literally I could not find it above a size small. Mediums were like rare, and larges and extra larges, I didn't see one extra large. So that was just super frustrating. The other thing was the obsession with American states. Like, I was walking around the store and it would be like a top with like Colorado, New Hampshire, like all these random US states. I took pictures, I'll put them here. But like all these random states, Wisconsin, that was just like tattooed on the front. And I'm just like, this is so funny in Paris for a place where they don't want to speak English. Like, they literally are like, screw you, I'm not speaking English, I'm not interested, but you're gonna wear a top that says University of Wisconsin or Salt Lake City or whatever it is. So that was just really funny to walk in and see, because I was like, okay, so you won't speak English, but you'll rep US states. Like, that's super funny to me. And like a lot of these, I'm like, can you even point to these on the map? I can barely point to these on the map. So it's just like funny to have people like rep states and cities and things like that like are not that popular. I don't know, that was my time at H&M. That was most of the shopping that I did, H&M and Yves Saint Laurent. I did get to try on the Prada sunglasses that I was looking for, and they were cute, but I felt like they were a little bit small. I didn't end up getting those because like the last thing I want to do is get glasses that are too small for my face. Like, that's literally the worst, especially spending the amount of money that they are. They were 310 euros. So to me, that's a pretty hefty amount for sunglasses. And I'm still on the search for Baccarat Rouge. I don't know why I couldn't find that. But I'm gonna go back sometime this week when it's a lot more chill and try to find Baccarat Rouge. And they also had like quite a few other perfumeries that I'm just gonna go take a look at and smell. Like, I generally don't buy a lot of perfumes before smelling them. So for me, like, this is a really good time to just go in there and be like, okay, what does this smell like? So yeah, I'm pretty much done with most of my luxury shopping. There's maybe one bag that I want from Louis Vuitton and maybe a pair of Prada loafers. Like, maybe. That was the biggest thing that I learned from H&M, is that like prep wear, like knits, Lettermans, all that, those are in, honey. So I'm really excited to be able to kind of like be a part of that trend, because prep school stuff, like, that's my ish since when I entered private school in 2000, whenever I was 13 years old. So almost 20 years ago. So it's so great when like prep school stuff and like plaid skirts and like, you know, sweater vests and all that, loafers, all that come back in, because like that was my world for years. I couldn't wear regular clothes. So when those sort of things come back in, I'm like, please, I'm right here, ready to be a part of it. So I may do the Prada loafers. I may do the Prada loafers. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I just have a hard time spending an excessive amount of money on things other than bags. I have no problem spending money on bags, but when people are charging $3,000 for tops and over $1,000 for shoes, that's when I start hesitating. That'll be my goal this week, is to kind of figure out like all my shopping stuff and what I want from a luxe perspective. After that, I don't need to spend no more money. I don't need to spend no more money, okay? That's it. It's done. And I also recognize I did not give y'all an unboxing of my Fendi bag. So tomorrow I will give you a double duo of my Fendi bag and my new Yves Saint Laurent bag. At least I think. I might change my mind. Who knows? I'm a complicated woman. I always have been. I'm going to finish watching church because it is Sunday, and when I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning to watch church, I was all excited, and then I realized, girl, 7 a.m. for you is 1 a.m. for North Carolina. There is no church right now. So I'm watching church now at 11 p.m. It's what works for me. That's what's going on in the world of Danielle. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to try on a bunch of my H&M clothes to see if they work. And then if they do, you will see me strutting throughout the streets of Texas and New York and LA with all of that on, with my Parisian style intact. If you guys want me to show you some of the H&M clothes or the photos of like how dope this stuff is, like, just let me know and I can. And I'll also chat with y'all tomorrow about like of the luxury bags that I've been buying, how they compare to US prices, and then the exchange rate, and then the tax returns, the VAT tax returns as well, because I'm saving a lot of money. that doesn't excuse how reckless I've been with buying all these bags. But it does make me feel better for being as reckless as I have been. Toodaloo, lovelies. I am going to try on those clothes and then get back to church. Bye. Whoa. I'm sitting here watching this new show on Netflix called Partner Track, right? I thought, oh, let me make myself a bowl of Frosted Flakes, aka said Frosted Flakes. These taste nothing like Frosted Flakes. They literally taste, I couldn't even finish this. This tastes nothing like it. This is insane. How can it taste so different? I'm sad. I want American Frosted Flakes.